Okay, Mrs. Zotz, what's going on? Hi, 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 hi. How are you? Welcome in. Hello, Black Tiger. How you doing? Yeah. And Danielle and RC were on it. I'm still trying to figure out what we're going to do about channel currency for MIU, but we'll figure it out. Oh, are you really? What kind of bread and buns are you making? That's awesome. You need ideas for lunch? Don't look at me. Just regular white bread? Hey, whatever. It's homemade bread. You're making it. You're like doing the like first and second rise, right? That's going to be better for you than any store-bought white bread, and probably better for you than a lot of store-bought wheat breads, frankly. Hey everybody, Robot Wizard is here. Hi, thank you, Robot Wizard. How's it going? I started my day out in a really nice way at my spouse. Not really, at my spouse's expense. He forgot his coffee on the kitchen table when he was leaving, so I get to drink it. Oh, Robot Wizard, I know you've had a lot of work lately. Hey, you know what? You're doing great, Robot Wizard. You're doing great. I would share my coffee with you if I could. I'd just make you your own. I wouldn't make you share mine. Hi, Nomi. Why didn't that work? It helps if you start the bot. It wasn't the bot's fault this time. I could have totally blamed it on the bot. It helps if you start the bot.
Thanks, 9.
You're welcome, Jang. Is Jang is... How much... Doll here, says Jang in community raised for Starlight now. Just got back from the doc's office a little bit ago. Oh. Your day started with being sleep deprived, having a really early meeting, only for it to be canceled a few minutes before because the manager had a power outage. Oh no! Did you go back to sleep? That is so incredible. That's amazing. Well, then have a nap and fire the missiles. That is so awesome. Oh, I see. So it wouldn't have been worth it to try to go back to sleep. Well, Hey, at least you definitely knew you weren't going to be late for the second meeting, right? Okay. I was actually sitting here. Hi, everybody. Oh, my light's not on. The audacity of this streamer. How dare she after what? Yeah, dude, okay. Cancel. No, OBS. I'm fine. Are you okay, OBS? Okay, you guys are very chatty. You're very chatty. Hello, hi, happy Tuesday. Hi, Rom. Thank you for the lurk. Referral to ortho for surgery consult. Nomi, I love you. I hope that. Could somebody just invent a super cheap procedure, non-invasive preferably, to cure all of my friend Nomi's ailments. Thank you. Thanks. If you could get on that, be awesome. We love you so much. I'm sorry. It's really difficult. There's a lot of things I could say right now about our healthcare system here. Unfortunately, me railing about it is not going to fix it for you. If it would, then I'm your gal. How dare no light? I know. Do I really want to ask OBS that? OBS might make decisions. Filing for charity assistance. Good. Okay. I was going to say, I don't know, I was going to say, I don't know what the situation is for you with local healthcare providers with assistance. And, the thing to me that's crazy is like that anyone at all could work full time and not have either insurance provided to them by an employer if they're employed by somebody else, or at least affordable, insurance that people can afford. Like we've been in that situation so many times, Nomi, where we're both working and still the cost of out of pocket insurance, and then, how much it would cost for healthcare treatment, even with that insurance, is just not mathematically possible for your family. So I really hope you're able to figure something out so you can get on the path to being, as close to 100% as you can possibly be. We love you and we support you. And if you need anything, I'm just going to say this, and it's not directed just at you, okay? There are a lot of ways that you can fundraise if you have excessive medical bills here in the States, which is kind of a bummer that people have to use GoFundMe for that more than for like, I want to start a business. They even made a whole video about it that was like them being like, back in whatever year they were founded, we started GoFundMe so that we could help people, they're to like, and then it's like, and now it's basically health insurance. So, but at least it exists as a method for you if you need it, stuff like that. And then also, Tiltify, if you guys did not know this, launched their own personal fundraising service. The only thing is, that stuff does end up counted towards your taxable income, which can then further put you out of reach of any, assistance programs if you need them for things like healthcare costs. So it's such a double-edged sword, and it just leaves people feeling like there's no way forward for them. It's really hard. And I have been there, and we sometimes feel like we're going back there. Trust me, I understand how frustrating it is. And, it also means a lot of like upkeep and filling out forms and responding to messages and all that other stuff when you have assistants too. So it's not like, they just hand stuff over to people. There's some misconception. Hi, Minnie. Welcome in. I need to figure out what music we're listening to, you guys. What are we listening to today? Do I try to soothe you savage beasts with Jazz. Jazz. Or do I just lean into it with, I don't know. Electronic is such a huge category. It's like hilarious to me that they try to group everything into electronic. EDM. Like, even that. Who wants to guess how many songs there are in the EDM category? Oh, or it could just not load. Miro. Hi, Squatched. Hi, Petey. Hi, Buttercup. Hi, Kim. It's just not loading. It says no, you can't listen to music. Oh, there's only 38 instrumentals and 11 with vocals. And what is wrong with you guys? What is wrong with you? Epidemic Sound. I am. I'm getting kind of a little bored with the selection there. Oh, that's partly too because I always filter to like no lyrics. We could be funky. We could do here. Let's do hip hop, no vocals. Oh my God. Hip hop has 5,151 songs without vocals. That's insane. Is this like, it's getting hot in here?
Robot Wizard 122 just powered up with 100 bits. Thanks for the gigantifying emote. Smile.
This is such a ripoff of It's Getting Hot in Here. Dude. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the biddies again. 11 minutes ago, 1 minute ago, this minute. Thank you. Thank you, Robot Wizard. Anyway. See, it's something stuck to my face. All right. Inspired by. Right. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong, right? Okay, guess what we're gonna do today, mother cluckers? Here, I want to show you my progress on this. Very good answer. I need you to have a word with my children. If you haven't been here while I've been working on this. So, I feel like the whip wheel was a fun idea and it just wasn't really working as intended. So, here's what I think we should do. It's going to be an early bird, an early chicken catches the worm thing on Tuesday. Does that maybe feel like I'm bribing you to be here early? Look, I'm wearing my business shirt today. I'm not bribing you. Like, you guys know how much I appreciate you being in here when you can. Period. If you can't make it to a stream, that's totally okay. I feel like every other streamer has no qualms whatsoever for blatantly rewarding people being there at the beginning. We have a first redeem. So I'm happy if you guys are excited and you're available to come in and be here at the beginning. And I just so happen as the spouse now I'm not going to be able to find it. Of a card shop owner. I saw it in here. I had a pink 20-sided die. I'll be able to go find one. Oh my god. You guys want to see my messy... Oh, it is in here. As a person of Irish ancestry, I can confirm we are all like that. Yes, this is a Q snap. It's a Q snap. A lot of people don't like them. Some people do like them. It's okay if you don't like them. It's okay if you do. Whatever. I'm not your mom. I'm already 370's mom. Okay, so here's what I was thinking, right? Now, currently, the whip... Here, we can get Toad out of here. Delete row. That feels pretty good. Zigzag waffle stitch blanket. Delete row. We're not currently working on a bat plushie. Delete row. Not we already did the washcloths. Delete row. Already did the Bandera dishcloth. Delete row. There was some Lego in here. I'm gonna take that out. Or actually, wait. I'm gonna move it down. I'm in the spreadsheet I have of not even all of my whips. Hi, Tumble. You learned something, maintained the knowledge, and deployed it correctly. That's right. Okay, Nomi, love you. All right. Use the needle minder 9. Hello? Here, I better not put that too far away, because what if it's the Starlight cross stitch? Wouldn't that be funny? 8. I'm gonna roll this 5 times. I'm gonna roll this 5 times. 8 is the Nibbler Ami. God, I haven't touched that in forever. I don't even know where it is. Three is the Batwing jumper. I do know where that is, and that's a project for me. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You guys are gonna be able to influence this, okay? 1. Oh, that's hilarious. Row 1 is the title of everything. Wait, if I roll a 1, does that mean... Yeah, that's a fail. So what does that mean? What should that mean? That means scrap the crafting. We're playing Fortnite. No, I'm just kidding. No, it does not mean. Oh no. It does literally mean the bot has failed and is not working. What do we do when the fails? That's failception.
I was going to say this in private, but I was afraid that it wouldn't be sufficiently humiliating. You fail.
Okay, so if it's a 1... that means you guys get to choose from my whip list any one project, anything you want from there. So already we have Nibbler, Ami, and Batwing Jumper on there. Baby Gengar, regular Gengar. How about this? Should it be a thing where we run a giveaway and the person gets to pick something to go on the poll? No, that's too complicated. What happens when I roll a 1? I didn't think about this because it should be a fail, like a critical fail. Do I have to start over? Do I just have to scratch these and start rolling again? And there isn't anything in the number 1 column. Okay, so then should I have to do whatever you guys vote for on hard mode? You're helping me come up with a way to make this interesting and fun. I feel like the whip wheel was kind of boring. Nobody cared about it. Nobody redeemed it on Tuesdays. I don't like that it was tied to hype trains. I thought that might be fun. But then sometimes I'd have to be like, oh, no whip wheel today because we're not crafting. I don't feel like that was a good system. We'll just skip it for now and I'll think about it. 11. Because I don't want to spend too much time sitting here trying to hash this out right now. And you guys aren't full of suggestions because you're afraid to tell me what you think I should do because you don't want to hurt my feelings or annoy me. I was a student of human nature for 25 years, by the way. Placemats. If I wanted to, I could probably control all of you pretty easily. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I use my powers for good, people. 12. All right, there's your 5 choices. Just kidding.
Do it!
Freaking blah, blah.
Just
What are you talking about? Why are you... A robot wizard, thank you.
You serious?
What's happening? Are you guys okay? Giftbot, are you okay? You guys have 3 minutes to vote. Twitch, poll at the top of chat, and let's fire up the old YouTube. Also, I posted the highlight of our interview with Kevin Finch over on YouTube. You never know. Blah blah blah. Look at me. I'm not. Oh boy. Yep. We might have to just. Hold on. Maybe today's project is moving everything from GIFBot over to Mix It Up. I think Mama is Mix It Up. You guys get to vote. The Batwing jumper is a project for me. Just so you know, that's a project for the streamer that she gets to wear. That's for her. I have no idea where the Nibbler Ami is. I can dig it up though. Okay, yeah, that's Mix It Up. I think Brick and Attack is Mix It Up too. Yeah. Sandwiches Are Beautiful is that one. I think Sandwiches Are Beautiful is also Sandwiches Are Beautiful. Sandwiches are fine. I like sandwiches. I eat them all the time. I look amazing today. Have a good mood. No, you. "45 seconds left and somebody's spamming Batwing jumper. Whoever you are, I love you." I never said I wouldn't try to influence how you guys vote either. I never said that. Okay? Also, hey, I don't know how many of you know any of the people who were, they announced the next round of ambassadors. Clearly, it's not me. I will keep trying. But I went in yesterday because two of them were live. And one of them I already knew, whose name is Rudism. Really awesome streamer who I had been to his channel before, and he is like just super, super sweet. He is like really friendly. Rudism, like that, okay? The nicest person, and I had... Come on. Yay! I get to work on the jumper. Anyway, thanks for totally making your own autonomous decision without any influence from me whatsoever. Beep boop. It is something that it is a goal that I have, right? I would love to be able to represent, Twitch viewers and streamers and work more closely with Twitch. I'd love that. I know that typically they announce it like a few months before TwitchCon, and then I think that people fight. So I kind of already knew that we hadn't been picked for this batch, but you guys, I cannot emphasize this enough, especially to those of you. I'll just say this: I'm super happy for the people that just got it. And I think it's an excuse to go and check out somebody if you don't already know them. If they're an ambassador, clearly that must mean that you have been doing something right, and we can network with each other, and maybe learn from each other and get to know each other. So the other person who I went and followed and congratulated them on getting ambassador and checked out their content because they were live was Yoshi Mian. And she was doing live IRL from Japan where she lives, and she is the first Japanese ambassador, the first ambassador from Japan. So, you know, go check these people out. Like, I think it's really cool that they have this program. I'd love to be among their ranks one day. Our trajectory here is a bit different, you know, from some other people's because I have kids and we run a shop and I'm busy with a lot of different things. I have a job where I work with kids after school locally. You know, I can't spend every evening, you know, filming and editing YouTube videos. I got dinner and laundry and quality time with my kids and husband, which is really, really important. So maybe sometimes our progress might move at a little bit slower rate, but you have given me the gift of still being able to pursue a career in the entertainment industry without having to give those things up. I know there's a lot of examples out there of people who have found success in entertainment who have either, after their careers have wound down a bit and they're not as active, expressed regret over not having been there for their kids because they were so busy with their, you know, hyper successful entertainment industry career, or alternatively, people who have really dropped back and you don't see them as much in like movies and television because they made a conscious choice to devote themselves more to their families. Now, clearly somebody who's had, you know, some success in Hollywood or wherever is going to be able to afford to make that choice easily. But a lot of them still don't because there's a lot of pressure. It's like, well, you know, you're doing really great and people want you to be in projects and here, we'll throw all this money at you. And you might think that that sounds like a good problem to have. And it is. And many of them would tell you that it is a good problem to have. But it doesn't make the choice, you know, sometimes probably any less difficult. Yet some people say, nope, I choose my kids. I choose my family over, you know, financial gain and popularity. And I respect that deeply because I know how hard that is. I had given up on the idea that I'd ever be able to do this for a living. And in a way, it was a positive. It was like, I'm too busy with kids. I need to take care of my family. And when I found out that this was a thing, I was like, wow, maybe this is something I could actually do and I could be successful at. And I could do it at my own pace and in whatever way I need and want to. So I'm really happy about that. And I again, I cannot emphasize enough that that is you guys. You are the reason because you support what we do. And I love y'all. I love y'all. Oh, it's over here. The project is over here. I have like multiple whip piles. Right. I mean, okay. So I've said this before, and it is true, and I will be honest. That, you know, for example, right, like if someone came to me and said, "Hey, could you give up like a set amount of time at a location other than your home, and we will pay you handsomely," like it would depend. How much are you paying me? How long do you need me for? Where am I going? Etc. And there are times when those arrangements, even if it's not a project that you're madly in love with, are 100% worth it because afterwards, you then get to go and do whatever you please. But I think sometimes what that leads to is like, oh, well, I got to take this project now, and now I got to take this project. And you get a lot of, we're talking about people who are way higher up in the echelons of the entertainment industry than I currently am. And again, I think that sometimes being down here is more down here. You know what I mean? Being in the type of industry that we are in and where we're at So I don't think it's, it's actually better because I get to choose what I'm doing. And you all are part of that, as opposed to it being this somewhat monolithic kind of a thing. This is, organic audience building and entertainment has kind of taken hold. I mean, surely there are people who manipulate it, but like there was someone who got busted recently on Twitch for using a ViewBot. And that exists, and it's unfortunate that streamers feel pressured to manipulate their numbers. I mean, it's tough. It's really hard on people's mental health a lot of the time. People feel like, their numbers are a representative of, like, your analytics. Not even necessarily the money you're making, but like, viewership and things like that. They feel like that's some reflection of them. And it's hard not to, associate, especially when like certain opportunities are locked behind those numbers. I don't know what you're talking about. You guys, you've been very well behaved today. D-Beshka, what's the problem? I don't know what the problem is. I don't know. I'm not upset. Occasionally, is this because, okay, you made a comment about my appearance, and I'm not very good at taking those. It's not your fault, it's mine. I think the hook that I need, I said no you when you said that I looked great. I said no you, so maybe I didn't directly address you. But one thing I would caution you against, and anyone who's a Twitch viewer, is taking offense if it seems like the streamer hasn't noticed your messages. They're not ignoring you on purpose. And most of us, especially if we're grown adults, should know how to let someone know if they have actually offended us. And if they choose not to read your message, there might be a reason for that, or maybe they just missed it. Either way, we got to try to be like mindful of the fact that we're also not the only one in the room, I'll be right back. I gotta go get my hug. Ah, crud. Yeah, that's my way of deflecting the conversation from what I look like to something else entirely. People use the expression "no you" when someone, like, if you say you look nice today, I'll say no you. Like, you look nice today. Like, I take your compliment and I reflect it back at you. It's okay. Get complimented, nerd. You know what I mean? Yeah, Uno reverse. So I don't know if people play Uno in Russia. Do you play the card game Uno? God, I have no idea where I'm at with this project. None whatsoever. Great.
What we're gonna do is just slip stitch into that chain.
Can you guys hear her?
Chain space, pull through, chain one, and now we're going to do our same.
Oh
thing
yeah,
again
it's
since
captioning
we
her.
just finished
Hold
up.
on. I mean, I don't think it matters. It's a free tutorial. And as long as I'm giving credit where credit is due, and I'm, is that, I mean, how does that work? Like, how? Get out of here, que lindas te ves hoy. Inglés solamente, por favor, porque tenemos un amigo nuevo de Bélgica y él o ella habla ruski. How do you say ruso? Get out. No en inglés, no en español, no en el ruso, no en el francés, el alemán. Ruso bandito. Holy, what happened to 9? Yo no sé. How do you say talents? Oh, Buttercup, that's okay. Hey, IRL before URL. Yo soy una mujer de muchos talentos. Yo soy una mujer de muchos talentos. Y uno de los talentos que yo tengo es puedo hablar en inglés, en español y en el ruso. Oh my goodness, he could. He could. I've actually thought about doing some Spanish language study on stream because, I don't know, and doing like coding and co-working. I just wonder, like, is that going to bore you guys? Would it just not work? Would everybody try to distract me? Even if I turned everything off, would then that just be like a challenge to some of you? There are those of you who consider me attempting to truly focus on something that to you is just, it's merely a challenge. But I love you all, you little troublemakers. Oh, thank you, Miro. I appreciate you. Okay. Now the question is, what in the heck am I doing? I have no idea where I'm at with this project. If you guys missed yesterday's broadcast, we did our show and tell, and we also did Streamer Spotlight. And I think I'm going to start doing this maybe every other Streamer Spotlight. I'm going to let you guys, I will run a giveaway on Monday when we do it. And maybe we need to try to have a specific time for it so people know to show up for it. For the giveaway. We ran a giveaway, Sea Wolfpack won, and we went and checked out Expecto Go, and I believe they've rated us before on Sea Wolfpack's recommendation of our channel. And we checked out their YouTube, and we went to their Instagram, and we talked about, their content, and we watched a little bit of their YouTube stuff, and it was really fun. It was really nice. And I think it's a great way to do more than just do a fancy shout out in chat and give another person's content a chance to shine for a moment. So you're bad at saving channel points as of late. You're like 50K lower than your all-time high. Oh my God. Hi, Dub Demo. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, YouTube reminder. Yes. Speaking of YouTube. Oh boy.
¿Dónde está mis pantalones? I'm trying not to roll commando.
Oh my goodness, Robot Wizard, thank you. Thank you for the biddies. We're also at 1,500 out of 5,000 bits spent in the stream stickers for... Oh, are there new stickers? What are the new stickers? I didn't even look. Squirrel. I'm squirreling. Is that... No, you don't have to do...
Rock on, freaky bro. Yeah.
Oh, the J. Jonah Jameson is one of them. And whatever this rock... Rock on, freaky bro. What? Thank you so much. Now you guys are almost halfway to a sticker sheet giveaway. So when we have a sticker party, you guys get 85 seconds to slap as many stickers as you want.
Oh no. Oh no. No, no.
I might have to make the Screaming Gopher one more expensive. I mean, I'll make it louder if you want. Oh, also mcroft07, who is an art streamer who does body painting and stuff like that, was also announced as one of the new ambassadors. So please, if you happen to know any of them, make sure that you go in and congratulate them. It's really something else, you know what I mean? It's a pretty big honor, and we have multiple friends who are part of the ambassador program, and I'm really happy that I get to celebrate with them and like Science, who absolutely, especially in terms of promoting science and education content on the platform, is such a wonderful example. So maybe one day we will join their ranks. Is there a link? There's a Twitter post. 1 second, I can find it for you. I really like Rudism. And I was in, whose channel was I in that rated Ash said hi, and then Ash rated Rudism, and then I said something. I said hi because I had been there before, but it had been a little while. It had been like maybe since like last summer, and Rudism was like, "Oh hey, 9.5. How are you? How are streams going?" Like, I'm like, I think I chatted for like a few days in a row in his channel, maybe, or like a few streams in a row. And you know how it is. He's I think he's from New Zealand. So our time zones just don't line up a lot of the time unless it's summer and I'm being a total degen and I'm awake at halfway through the night. But he remembered me. I was like, you remember who I am? I was like, what? Is that a bad thing? Did I do something wrong when I was here before? Thank you. No, we can let the ads run. Thank you. We're going to have 3 minutes of ads in a minute and a half, you guys. Thank you, Miro. YouTube. There's a Twitter post. I know how to multitask. I swear. I did it for a living for 25 years. I think I might have burned those brain cells, actually. I think they might have ceased to exist. We're at 926 YouTube subscribers, you guys. Oh, it really does. Yeah, for sure. Like, Beshka, it was really awesome to see you over in Kay's channel. Thank you for checking out my friend's content. He is amazing. I love Kay. Kay is really sweet. He's a really dear friend. I've known him forever. And he's awesome. And I was so glad I got to hang out with him last night while I got a bunch of stuff done down here. I sent my husband out the door this morning. Just a little. Okay, just a little. I sent my husband out the door this morning with like 6 packages and like 15 envelopes. I know it takes me a while sometimes. I do end up doing things kind of in big batches a lot of the time. I do need to try to avoid that. So I've been trying. Slay. I've been trying to keep up with some of the stuff that's coming in and also take care of the backlog. Thank you for your patience. I understand you might sometimes wonder, is she ever going to get around to doing this? Maybe she forgot. I'm probably not going to get the things she told me I was going to get. You will. You'll get it. I thought of you. I was like, mail it Monday. I'm doing my mail it Monday. And also, what I want to try to do, one thing that helps me stay organized is I want to try to figure out a way to have everything go through Fourth Wall, because then I can also track the expense of the giveaway in Fourth Wall, and I don't have to mess with having my own spreadsheet, figuring out like what was the price of that. I don't know how much I paid for it or how much I would charge for it. Making it into a listing in Fourth Wall and then allowing someone to redeem it as a promotional item helps me track my expenses, and I don't have to have your info stored in a spreadsheet somewhere. So I might do away with the prize form altogether and just have everything go through Fourth Wall. I was thinking about it. Because then also what's even easier is you've filled out your info in Fourth Wall. I pull it over to ShipStation. I don't have to copy paste and risk losing a digit or not like it's all already in there. So, yes. But again, 926 YouTube subscribers, which is awesome. That means we are 74 YouTube subscribers away from their partner level 2. So Twitch partner it's based on CCV, right? Clearly, because Twitch is mostly a live content creation platform. YouTube cares more about your consistency over time and how many people can you get to subscribe to your channel and then stick with your channel. They care about subscriber count and watch hours. It's different from Twitch. But you can, your live hours count over there. Hi, Duo. How are you? I'm good. Welcome in. Duo, look. I finally started the Starlight cross stitch again. Also, all y'all that work on 18 count are nuts because this is 16 and that's small enough for me. I might need this project is letting me know I may or may not need progressives. And if this looks weird, fine, I don't care. This was how I counted up as far as I needed to go. And now I'm just going back, and then, you know, I go back and then I do the last one on this. And then I come down and then I do all the ones going this way, except for that first one. And then I go back. Yeah, 16 is fine. It's plenty small. Duo does cross stitch and also does a lot of gaming. Please follow our amazing friend Duo MTL. How far out are we from Papa Duo? How far out are we from Dada Duo? When's the day? 8 weeks? How is that possible? How is that possible? I was just going to ask, are you doing a special stream or anything? And that's your partnerversary? April 13th? April 13th, Duo? Aw, so they're throwing a baby shower and partnerversary stream on April 13th. April 13th, okay? We love Duo. I'm so happy for you guys. I'm so excited for you. Do you have a P.O. box? You're going to have a May baby? Maybe. 8 weeks from today is what? What is the due date? I can't math. My brain doesn't work. I really wish that YouTube would get on having more specific categories for your live streams. I really do. All right. Hello, YouTube. We're live on YouTube now as well. She said if the baby wants to be born on her birthday, she's going to try holding it. Oh my gosh. Maybe it will be on your wonderful birthday. Hi, Dueling Needles. How are you, friend? Dare I ask, when's your birthday, Dueling Needles? When's your birthday? My sister's a May baby. She's the 29th, though. I think that might be way past. Oh, and you're June 2nd. Oh, dear God. You guys are going to have, wait, what? Is your wife's birthday, is she a Gemini? Are you going to have 3 Geminis in your house? My sister's a Gemini. I'm an Aquarius. We're both air signs. Oh, she's a Taurus. She's Taurus. Okay, my brother's Taurus. My brother's Taurus. He's the 17th. My sister is a Gemini. She's the 29th. My husband's best friend is cusp of Gemini Cancer. He's a little past halfway through June, right? Like later June. My husband is July 1st, the 19th. So close to the cusp between Taurus and Gemini. A lot of people don't believe in any of this stuff, and that's fine. And thank you, Miro, for keeping an eye on YouTube chat over there. Miro's watching you, YouTube. He's watching you. It always feels like some Miro's watching me. Just before your wedding anniversary. Your cusp of... Yes, but is your moon in Gatorade? Which would probably be pretty refreshing with a slice of pepperoni pizza. That was your mom's due date, but you decided to cook until June? Dear God. It's fun. It's overly generalized, so you don't take it too seriously, but it is fun. Right. No, your moon cannot be in the dew. Also, I just found out the other day, so this is interesting. I told you yesterday, I did not cook up this scheme after finding out that Twitch was going to give you guys a sale on gift sub bundles. But, I mean, it'll be to your advantage to be in here and hang out during that time, if people decide to take advantage of it. I need to destash something fierce. I need to declutter. I need to destash. I have some yarn that I dyed. I have some yarn that other people have dyed. I have some yarn that I've gotten from Knitpick / Wheat Crochet. I'm not using it. I have no plans to use it anytime soon. It's beautiful yarn. The yarn I dyed, I planned on selling. It just hasn't moved out of my Etsy shop or whatever. I mean, if you want to just straight up buy yarn from me, let me know. We can message about what I have. But in order to try and get rid of it, every 50 sub points, I'm going to do a giveaway for at least 2 skeins of yarn. And while supplies last, it will be yarn that I dyed and something else from my stash, like a nicer yarn too, not just plain old like Red Heart acrylic. Although look, for certain applications, I love Red Heart. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? Hi, Ella. I love you, Ella. How are you? Welcome in. If you got any paints. No, I didn't say anything about that. We're talking about yarn. Not everything is about the art form and the medium that you like, Mike. Where's Dee Dee? Dee Dee would be getting a huge kick out of this. Not everything is about all the awesome YouTube content you've been making about Posca markers and stickers and all the cool, cute, freaky little stickers that you make, and your beautiful wife, and how Mama Andy is the best of us. Thank you, Miro. Please, everybody, go subscribe to Mike's YouTube channel. He's doing a great job making content over there. Yeah, he did like a 1 marker challenge where he saw how long he could draw with a single Posca marker, and it ended up going on forever. What do you mean, Jeebus? Leave Jeebus out of this. You leave Jeebus alone. I haven't done a stitch. Maybe I'm the one who's trolling you. Maybe that's what the rolling a 1 meant, is I get the project out and then I don't do anything to it. You guys rolled a 1.
I want to thank
2
you
set
from the
stitch
bottom of
rows
my heart.
and 1 stitch row with the same decreases that we just did.
Yes,
Now
but
we
what
just
about
continue
Big
to
Butter
repeat those 3
Jeebus?
previous rows until we have a portion of the box.
Zach, thank you so much. Thank you, Zach, for 22 heckin' months. See, we're not going to get anything done now because Zach is here to resub for 22 freaking months. And now we got to do rubber chicken squawks, so you might want to turn your volume down. I think pink chicken is appropriate. Zach, thank you, friend. Thank you for your friendship. For all of the wholesome trolling.
Coco, señorita.
See?
Te toca
Doesn't even
la
care about.
canción. La canción de mi gente
Just go live. We'll read you.
va así.
Zach Rutledge just powered up with 100 bits. Thanks for the gigantifying emoji.
That doesn't count.
Smile.
Or does it? Does that count for your resub squawks? I don't know. No, it doesn't count. All right, ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Thank you, Zach.
Another
No. Was that? That's a Carrot Day special. Order up. Zach, thank you. With the reverb. Thank you, Zach. Thank you so much. The Karen Day special. Thank you for gifting 90 days of tier 1 and access to, this is now our most used emote, by the by. And I have another emote or two in the works, you guys. I have another emote or two in the works. Dumpy is now officially our most used emote. You guys are so predictable. Maz, you're going to have to thrash a little harder around Twitch, okay? Because Dumpy is now our most used emote. Maybe you're the one who's doing it. I don't know. Hi, Mazzle Dazzle. Shout out to Maz. Shout out to Zach. We have a lot of awesome friends that are fellow broadcasters. And when you guys come in here and you do stuff like that, like you resub for 22 months and you gift 3 months to another streamer who I love, it really means the world to me. Thank you. I appreciate the support so much. Multi-month gift subs, multi-month subscribers, people who subscribe 3, 6, 12 months in advance. You can't do 12 months, can you? Can you do 12 months in advance? Why can't we do 12 months in advance, Twitch? How come we can gift 12 months to somebody, but I can't say, how come I can't permanently subscribe to someone? Wait, that's just a regular sub, and you just don't cancel it. That's the indefinite sub. But I want a discount for being eternally subbed into the afterlife to Zach M. Rutledge. My children, their children, their children's children will all be subscribed to Zach's children and his children's children forever and ever and ever. I swear fealty. It's like the timeshare of subs. Never not subbing. Always subbing to Zach M. Rutledge. And the rest of the year, no subs. Yeah, I don't know. Then folks will go ham on sub. Yeah. No, I know. Obviously, we're joshing. I'm joshing. No, but I really appreciate the support and people who choose to subscribe.
To the fart zone.
Aw, Platt, thank you, friend. No. Get nerfed. Get nerfed. There's no such thing as a mini raid. Get nerfed, nerd. You gave them fart zone. You've given them the greatest gift. Because the greatest love of all. Wait, is it fart of all? Wait, no. What should it be? Because the greatest fart of all is happening to me. I have the worst case of Jimmy Fallonitis ever. I can't. Because the greatest fart of all's inside. I can't do it. Because the greatest toot of all's inside of me. The greatest toot of all. I don't know what happens to it. It's not, is it happening to me? Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. That's enough of that. Gotta let it out. You have to let it out. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. It's not a tiny raid. Stop that. Now getting a Las Vegas bathroom resident. Wait, what? What does that mean? I'll be here all week. Make sure and tip your server. Try the veal. It's delicious. Or don't if you don't want to eat that. I don't know. Despite their size, they are good at hiding income. What is? They need Saribot. What's good at that? The echo I sounded like I was performing in a bathroom in Vegas. Is Fallonitis contagious? I mean, just go back and watch him. He could not stop cracking up the whole time he was on SNL. I think he is a fabulous talk show host, and he was a terrible improvisational comedian in SNL because he would just constantly break. He broke all the time. It was funny though. I enjoyed watching him break. It was pretty hilarious. Anyway, you take pills for it? Goodness gracious. No, Nomi, why? Anyways. Because I can't help but do it, and then I'm doing it live on the internet, and then you guys go, you know what, lady? Get clipped, nerd. Maybe that's for allergies. Yeah. I told my students at school one day that I was going to get them all a prescription for Frick It All or something like that. And they were laughing so hard. And I was like, look, you guys, I know that it's real, stuff with school can be really busy. And this translates to a lot of things. Stuff with school can be really busy, or work or family or whatever. You can have a lot of other really heavy concerns going on in your life. You need places where you get to just have a good laugh. And that is what we try to provide here. Thank you, Platin, for the raid. I appreciate you. So welcome in, readers. We're so happy to have you. And yes, every raid is appreciated. You're awesome, Platin. You have so much genuine enthusiasm for what we do here. Please, everybody, follow Platin. Thank you so much. Thank you, friend. Go get that exercise in. Take your pupper for a walk. And thank you, Mads, for the 25 bits. And seriously, Zach, thank you for gifting a multi-month sub. For those of us that either do this for a living, or if we, even if you don't stream or create content for a living, those multi-month advanced subscribers who sign up to be subscribed in advance, or who gift out, the gifters who gift out 3, 6, 12 months in one go, it helps keep our income consistent. And for those of you like Zach who just resubbed for 22 months, it adds to our plus point total. Last month, we very nearly got to 200 plus points. That's huge for a community of our size. I will never stop saying this. 200 plus points is amazing. Thank you, Nomi. 200 plus points is awesome. And it puts us where there's two things at play there. We are firmly and confidently over the minimum to continue qualifying for Plus program, period, which is huge. 60-40 is amazing, and I will never stop thanking you for that. That also means that we're more than halfway, solidly more than halfway to 300, which you have to get 3 months in a row. I'm not ready to start mentioning that frequently or anything, anytime soon, but every so often, maybe at least once a stream, I like to talk about how that program, for people who do this full time, and Twitch is a large percentage of their income, like myself, is incredible, but I won't push hard for it, because what I would like for us to do is to get there on our own without needing to push, so that we stay qualified for Plus, like we have for Plus program. Plus program was not a push for us. You guys were already there, and I'm so thankful. Thank you so much. And we've stayed there consistently every single month. Numbers have fluctuated. Increase the price for tier 1 subs, definitely we took a hit, but it's understandable. And IRL for URL for you guys, always.
I don't know. I never counted. I am not really a math guy, you know.
Not a math guy. Right, well, that's the thing. No, you joke, and thank you for your biddies. I see you found the Tandria. I don't use the generative AI here, Zach. I'll break your heart right now. Unfortunately, it was instantly aggressive to someone in chat. I was like, oh, what? Not in a fun way either. I mean, yeah, it wasn't over the top, but it was oh, already? Right away? We're going to start picking on people? So anyways, as long as the wiggle, what is that? I don't know what that is. What are we doing what am I doing right now? Keeping the rubber chickens cage free. And speaking of rubber chickens. What is that? I don't know what that is. It is time for Club First, which is our cheeky little way of getting to talk about St. Jude and what they do at least once a stream. Every time we squeeze a rubber chicken for the first time, You know, I always immediately talk about St. Jude right after the first time that we squeeze a rubber chicken. I never forget about it for like an hour or for almost the rest of the stream. But I mean, I do love talking about St. Jude, and you guys never distract me ever with anything at all from, you know, whatever it is that I was trying to talk about or get, you know, I don't ever derail myself, and you guys never make it worse, ever. Not ever. Never. Yesterday, we got to make a $75 contribution to our Club First campaign, and I got to raise the goal. Thank you. I'll just have to tangier it. Why could I hear you saying that? It didn't ask you if you wanted to dance. It said you looked fat in those pants, so it had to go. Aw, are you serious? Are you talking about Tangia? Or are you making a joke is that from something? Did that really happen? Do you want me to smack it around a little bit? In game. You're being silly. I'll smack it. I'll smack it for you. Redtastic. I love you. So, thank you for the support here. Thank you for like when I do the odd Stream Elements sponsorship, jumping on it and enthusiastically participating. I try not to overdo it with those because I don't want you to feel fatigued. We do a lot of charity. You guys support me and my family. You know, I bought a wiggle stool. I bought a wiggle stool with some of the funds. You know, this thing, I'm done. I'm done with traditional chairs. I'm gonna try out one of those wobble stools, you know, that doesn't have a back. It doesn't have arms. I don't sit back, and my cat's gonna be so mad. I'm gonna have to put somewhere in here for her to sleep and hang out. It's kind of an inside joke with Platin, but he is draining. Oh my God. Athena will be fine. We'll get her a little cat tree. We'll get her a little tiny cat tree to go in the corner in here or something, okay? I need more space, you guys. I need more space. I need to be able to move around more. No rioting. Unfortunately, GiftBot is borked. Skylar says hi. She's cheek rubbing your phone. Oh my gosh. Give her lots of scritches. Yes, walking for Dag. Will the cat tree have a butt warmer? What kind of question is that? No, really, thank you, because all of these things do add up. And of course, it would be awesome to get 70-30 on Twitch subscriber stuff, but like, I'll be honest with you, those of you who have gone ahead and committed to a full year in advance on Patreon, or if you're a Fourth Wall member, that stuff is so incredible, and it's not the bulk of what supports what I do, but it certainly helps, and it's enough to cover like a utility bill or a car payment, or sometimes more than one utility bill and a car payment, depending on the month. That's huge. And people who buy stuff out of the Fourth Wall and gift things out of the Fourth Wall, Throne gifts are amazing. Unfortunately, you know, sometimes only a portion of a gift on Throne gets funded, and after a while, especially if it's something that wasn't really like a high priority item, I might reach out to some of you and be like, it's not happening, it's not moving anywhere, no one else is contributing, and I might ask if it's okay if we just use the funds for something else. But I try to leave those for as long as possible before deciding that it's just, you know, maybe something that doesn't seem like the rest of the community thinks is important. But that is another way that you can support what we do. And we are gearing up to remodel, or maybe I move and swap spaces with my daughter. I'm not exactly 100% sure yet, but I think the thing that would be helpful is that if we finish this room as much as possible that I'm in right now into more of like a finished office, I don't know if it's big enough to be a fourth bedroom, but that will also increase the value of our house, which is huge. And we don't have any plans to borrow against our house anytime soon because we still owe quite a bit on our mortgage and all of that. But it's not a bad thing to have increased property value and all that other stuff. You guys are the reason why I can consider projects like that. What the heck? That is actually a very helpful item. that would be really cool. And Zach is all about the like fun, fancy lighting and customizable lighting and all of that good stuff. Thank you, Zach, you sweetheart. Thank you so much. Even a bonus room / office. The walls are not finished down here. They need insulation and they need drywall. That's not going to be cheap. And that's what the tip goal was for. And I had it hidden and I haven't brought it back because reasons. I don't like feeling like I'm pushing you guys all the time to spend money in here constantly on like a ton of different things. And we just did 2 charity campaigns this month. So I've just been kind of keeping it on the DL for now. We're about halfway to that, to completing that goal. So thank you to those of you that have contributed to it. I'm not hiding it because we're not doing it anymore. I just haven't brought it back out because I don't like constant heavy asks from the community. You guys are wonderful. You've done so much for me. I'm very thankful. We are, as far as I'm concerned, a smashing success. So, and it's because of your support. Thank you very much. And thank you, Zach. Thank you for that. Thank you for the contribution to the Philips Hue smart lighting that I have, if I turn this off, you can see that there's purple lighting in here. I can use my Google Home to control this lighting, but it can't communicate with my Stream Deck, which is exactly what Zach just contributed to, is something that could be controlled by my Stream Deck and potentially like by sub events, bits, channel points, etc. It's going to take some figuring out, but I'll gladly work on figuring that out so you guys can have fun with some lighting stuff. Or like, you know, fourth wall giveaways when we do this, right? In a world, what if we were in a world where the lighting could change to red? When I figure all that out, let you know, okay, in a world where Zach M. Routledge needs 9.5's help, everything is upside down. We've traveled through a portal to another dimension where I know more about that stuff than Zach M. Rutledge. Now I'm just gonna read chat like this. To be considered a bedroom in a basement, there are some requirements in most states that need to be met, like an egress and a closet and minimum square footage. Type fart to enter. Not sure what, but with 2 T's, just enter. Duo says, yo, at Zach M. Rutledge, thanks for the sub, man. Zach M. Rutledge says, Zach MR Annie laugh, Zach MR Annie laugh, Zach MR Annie laugh. Also says, absolutely my dude. Fairy Wings says, capital P. Naughty Gnome says, the Gno, lol. Duo MTL says, lol. Miro says, at Fairy Wing, Stolak Hello, Saslam Numa, Kyber 17, hey, Karen D, Hype Ghost, Saslam Wave, Pixis, Frog Wave, Karen D, Ghost Love, Fairy Hello, Fairy Coffee, Amish Hello, Alander, Hello, Animate, Karen D, Miro Bird, 9-Po Waving, Kyber 17, Bongo!
Yas, Queen, slay.
I tried so hard to finish saying that before I almost made it. I think I was just over. I don't mind if I do. Wait, were you gonna do something to try and make me shoot coffee out my nose? Anyhow. We've been live for an hour and a half and I haven't done a thing. This was the greatest troll. The greatest troll of all is happening to you. You saw the title and you came in here to see what I do. I'm not crafting at all. Okay. You were genuinely concerned for my hydration. I have no idea where I'm at with this pattern.
And when we are measuring out over to mid bicep, we want to make sure that our arm is straight out. We're doing that just to get.
You want to make sure that your arm is straight out. I can't, but I can't crochet like that.
I'll finish up. I'll meet you back right after a single.
Oh, okay. I have no idea if I'm at the same spot as you. TCD. DIY. I don't know. I think I'm just supposed to do this sedge stitch all the way around. And how do I do that again? I think it's like this. It's I need to scoot forward. You knew we were rolling for likelihood. Shut up! Oh my god. I love your face. Also. Did I message you? Because look what I found. So sometimes things fall behind things and they get lost. And some of you may have received a Discord message from me recently letting you know that I have copious amounts of extremely overdue stickers, envelopes that I found that have your name on them. I don't even want to think about that. Do you know what that means? They're exclusive. You can't get them anymore. Some of these were made by Fairy Wings. This one, you can't get these anymore. Okay? I'm a Steve snack. Guess what, chicken butt? Some of them I have extras, and I might have put extras in some of these to make up for the fact that that these have been languishing in my office for this long. So yeah, if you got a message from me, please do open it and look at it. Don't just be like, oh God, it's that rubber chicken fart lady, and we don't care whatever, you know, nonsense or shenanigans she's up to. I actually want to give you something. You love vintage. Don't sweat it. I love you. And did you know that Tumble and I caught a dub in Fort? ¿Por qué no los dos? English only. You guys are awesome. I'm happy I get to hang out here and act like a freak for a living. Who knew? Who knew that was a thing? I kind of used to just do it anyways in restaurants, and some people were a little bit scared of me, I think. Eventually, though, they'd realize, okay, she is actually a pretty good server. She brings our stuff really fast. I guess we'll put up with her weirdness. Dude, yeah, and then Tumble messaged me and was like, check this one out. I won with 0 kills. It was a pacifist run. You had successfully did a pacifist run. Intentionally or otherwise. That's no small feat in Fort, dude. Winning a game with 0 kills. And also, you know, I've been talking about how, like, one thing that I need to do is, at the very least, some upgrades and work inside of the current PC. And possibly, you know, my husband and I have talked about it again. Just like when I built this computer, I don't expect you guys to bear the full, you know, brunt of funding a new computer if that's what we end up deciding I'm going to do at some point, and I will probably at some point. It's office equipment or whatever. It's professional equipment. But making the equipment I have last as long as is humanly possible is the smart thing to do. So I have some stuff I need to do. I'm gonna poke around in there, and I'm gonna add more RAM. I'm gonna put a better cooler in there. I mean, I probably should have replaced the thermal paste. I should be probably replacing the thermal paste even if I wasn't putting a brand new cooler in there. Like twice, like I would probably be coming up on needing to replace it for the second time if I ever had replaced it. But you know, these things are tough to remember to do. So thermal paste would need to be replaced anyways, like in a bad way. And then, you know, I have something that might help somewhat with the camera situation, which is the Elgato cam link that I can put inside of the case to help maybe alleviate this situation we have with. So what that does is it eliminates the need for an external capture card that is attached to the mini HDMI. So currently when you use a DSLR like I am, the setup I'm using, you have a cord that goes from the Sony that's a mini HDMI cord that is attached to the capture card, which then has another cord coming out of the other side of it that goes to the USB. Because to my knowledge, there's no way to directly connect a DSLR to your PC for video feed without a capture card of some sort. So this is an internal piece of equipment that goes inside the PC case and then has ports for you to plug in. I think, was it up to four camera sources? And I think that they can all be 4K if you want them to be. I have access to 4K streaming. What I don't have is access to fiber, which would probably be almost a necessity. I have gigabit. I do have gigabit internet. I'm signed up for the maximum speed internet that I can get in my area. So the issue is literally there's nothing faster than what I have. I have Xfinity. I have their very best internet plan. Currently, I'm getting... I mean, and just because you have gigabit doesn't mean you're guaranteed gigabit speeds, right? Unfortunately, they love to make sure that's the stipulation. It's like, oh yeah, that's how much you could get. But I think because I live in an area where not as many people are making use of it, I get just now got 872 down. And I typically get anywhere from about 20 to 40 up. And that's the problem. It's the upload speeds. Upload speed just now was 31.84. And I don't know what is the minimum upload speed for 4K. And like, what do I need 4K streaming for anyway? Right now, you know? I mean, it would be cool. For 4K 30 FPS, it's a minimum stream bit rate of 13,000 to 34,000 kilobytes per second, or 8 to 41 megabytes per second in terms of upload speed. If you want 4K 60 FPS, it's 20,000 to 51,000, or about 2 to 61.5, which is insane. But just think of all the farts and rubber chickens in 4K. I participated in a test, and what I wanted to be able to use it for now is something that we might do later today. which is 4K IRL streaming. But where I live, imagine the close-ups at 4K. Why? So you guys can imagine what it would be like to live inside of one of my pores. So we can draw little furniture in there and plants and stuff. So you can see just how many wrinkles I have on my face, which actually I really don't care about. Come at me. Come at me with the ageism comments. Poorception. Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, it's awesome to even have the access to it. And it's because I helped them and I participated in a test of mobile 4K streaming, and I was able to do it. We did it from Astoria. I actually didn't realize I was doing it live to the platform, and what they really wanted was a test that isn't even live streamed, and I did test it live. And it went great, as far as I could tell. I mean, some of you couldn't see it in 4K because, you know, it's not going to come through on your side in 4K, I think, unless your machine can handle it. I don't know. I don't know exactly how all that works, but I know that some of you did not see it in 4K and some of you did. I know that, like, for example, Ian's Crafts, Ian was like, yeah, I'm watching you in 4K right now. But others of you were like, no, it says 720p or 1080p. So I'm not exactly sure how it works. On mobile, you could see it. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure how it works. You know, for you guys, for viewing it, I know there's a few streamers that they don't stream directly to Twitch in 4K. Nemer and a couple others. And I know that Amish has been kind of playing around with higher resolution streaming. That's not something I feel the need to be able to do consistently from home per se just yet. And I think that for one thing, I can't do it, to my knowledge, unless I have a 4K monitor. Speaking of IRL, speak of the devil. Speaking of IRL and legendary IRL streamers, Dynamite Twins is in here. You guys, please give our amazing friend Dynamite Twins a follow. How you doing? Did you hear me talking about IRL and come running or what? Did you guys participate in the test? I can't remember. Did you participate in the 4K test? I feel like that's something you would have wanted to. I feel like you were in there. I know Johannes Liv, who is Siri's partner, Siri's husband, he was all up in there. Because that's like his big passion is like 4K technology and, you know, sort of streaming tech and all that stuff. Dynamite Twins, they do dance and IRL content, and they are a sibling stream to twins. And I've met them, and they are the sweetest. They're so awesome. Allie and Lexi, yes, you did, but Allie was the one that took over. Ah, I see. And they're in the creator clubs, and they're in the Women's Guild. Please give them a follow. Lots of NYC IRL content, which is really fun. And I think it's really great, you know, to see how a lot of the IRL travel sort of like vlogging content has been kind of taking off a little bit more. Aw, well, hey, it takes one to know one. And I don't know if I'll be going to TwitchCon this year, but if I am and you guys are going, I would love to. Hopefully we will be able to connect and hang out. It's just tough because it happens during a time of the year that is a bit more complex for our family schedule-wise, but we are talking about some things that might affect that in a positive way and might even mean that we would be able to possibly take a family vacation around that time. And I would be able to go do TwitchCon, and we'd also be able to go, I shouldn't say this very loud, maybe go do Disneyland with our kids, because we've never taken them to Disneyland or Disney World, and they're about to maybe for Disneyland or Disney World? Are you, Chad? You're never too old for Disneyland or Disney World. But I have an 8-year-old, okay? I have an 8-year-old, and if she hears me talking about going to Disneyland, it's gonna be nonstop. Mommy, when are we going to Disneyland? Yeah, I would really love, yeah, and I feel like she's rapidly approaching the age where it's not like she would be too old, but I really would love for her to be able to go, you know what I mean, while she's still little. We went to Disney World several times when I was a kid, because we lived in Florida. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this yarn chicken. I mean, I'm not done, but look. If that was where I was stopping, that would be crazy. I just finished a round. That's nuts. It is kind of handy. Ads in approximately 3 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna take a break, you guys. We're gonna take a quick break. I need to go and let my dogs outside, and I need to see if everybody is, somewhat conscious. It is spring break for us, so my kids are home from school. Need to go check on all of the critters upstairs. Thank you so much for being here. And again, you finished your last Ami while winning Yarn Chicken. First time in a long time you finished a project and a skein. It feels good, man. Sure does. And I'm excited that I get to work on this today. Maybe I'll actually get to wear it before it starts to get blazing hot. It's supposed to be 72 degrees today here. Not sunny, though. But I was thinking about taking a nature walk and testing out equipment again and seeing if I can maintain connection not right in an area where, typically I know we have pretty good reception. Reception can vary here, so I would leave the computer up so we'd have Mix It Up still running back here at the house. I tested it, Miro. As long as, even if the computer, the display is asleep, if I tested it one day when I was away from the house, if I have Mix It Up running and the display can be asleep, but if it's running back at the house, then the bot is still working. There's just some, bells and whistles that don't work when we're mobile streaming, but that's fine, and people will just get over it. I don't think we can't have Tangia and stickers and sound alerts and we'd probably lose Tangia for live Twitch streams where we're doing IRL. But I want to do more IRL, more nature walks, more exploring the outdoors here. As long as the hard drive or the computer doesn't go to sleep, it should be fine. Yeah. So maybe later today, a little, a walk, to do that. And what I need to do, before I forget is, charge the receiver. Charge the receiver and the transmitter. I should go see if I think the gimbal's charged upstairs. All right, we've got ads. I'll be back in a bit. Thank you guys for being here. That's right, get wrecked, Cancer!
little folk to the yard, and they're like, it's better than thine. Verily, it's better than thine. I could teach you, but I must levy a fee.
Oh my god. Don't just stand there. Is there a towel? Didn't I bring...
Did you make it?
I can hear you on my headphones, but I don't know where I put them.
Wow. Wow. Oh no. I've been rickrolled! You rickrolled me! We're no strangers to no.
Ooh.
Backwards! I have it on backwards!
Lotus, it's okay, Lotus. It's okay. A lot of people don't notice me. I still love you, Lotus. Don't worry. It's like a lot of things. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
Sour cream. I was thinking about using apple cider vinegar. I'm not gonna put sugar in it because the hubs can't have it. Okay. 1 yellow cucumber. Oh, buddy. Oh, God. Okay, Ramona, go ahead.
Oh my goodness. A little bit more.
I'm sorry, I'm woefully, no, I haven't, woefully undereducated. Oh my God, she just smeared her hand that has like pumpkin pie filling all over my face. You're a mess. I break your stream. She says, I break your stream. It's you. You're a witch, dude. Fully chaotic evil. Hello. Welcome to 9.5 Kitchen, where we're going to be making the most basic ass Midwestern chili you've ever seen.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? You got to pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. Pump it up.
And I'm about to not be so supportive of this. That's right. Oh! Whoa, did you see that? That was cool. No.
Nobody expects the land boat. Chaos.
Oh my god. Oh. Ugh. I'm never doing that again. I can. They're having a bit war.
Okay.
Hey, you're supposed to. You know what?
Do more bits.
No. Somebody clip that. Clip my kid going, do more bits. Oh, thank you. Well, you know, I'm merely the canvas.
Oh my goodness, you look so gorgeous.
1,000 subscribers, I will do 24 hours. You heard it here. You can clip it. Go right ahead. If we get 1,000 subscribers, I will do 24 hours. I'm not doing 24 hours until we get 1K subscribers. I'm sorry. I can't.
And we did get 1,000 subscribers. It took a minute for us to get to that, but we did get to that at one point, which is pretty awesome. And I attempted 24 hours, and then you guys bribed your way. You bribed my way out of it. Y'all said, hey, if we donate this much to the charity, you have to go to bed. And I said, okay. Welcome back. Yes. Tumble, have a great day. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for spending time with us today. Hi, Sugar Mama. How you doing? I hope you're good. Hope you're having a good day. Hope everybody's having a good... What is today? I'm already losing track of what day of the week it is. We're on like the second day of spring break, and I'm like, huh? What day is it? I was just talking with my kiddos about our plans for the day, and it is really nice outside. I almost wonder, it said cloudy, and it's not. I mean, it's not 100% clear out there. Sorry, I'm cleaning my glasses. They were really in need of a quick wipe. So I do want to get outside. And part of that would be maybe like a little IRL stream. We live in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. And there's no end of cool stuff to go and look at and all of that outside here. It has been rather wet lately, so it's probably still going to be somewhat muddy. Oh man, do my glasses finally have some scratches on them? They've resisted that for quite some time, and I'm thinking I'm gonna have to face the music here pretty soon and maybe end up with progressives, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Again, I just want to thank you guys because I am looking forward to being able to make some improvements in this space that I think are going to help with also me feeling like I'm too sedentary. I waited tables for a living for like 25 years.
I am back with the first few rows of my batwing. I have a total of 7 rows. This width is roughly 2 inches or 5 centimeters. And now
Okay,
from
I'm
here, we're going
past
to
that.
get started with the length of our batwing. Now what we're going to want to do is start to decrease a little bit more frequently. So now we're going to decrease into every second sedge stitch row. So what we're going to do is do our following sedge stitch row. It is going to be the first sedge stitch row in our 3-row repeat, and then I will meet you guys back when we have finished that sedge stitch row. Alright, so we are back. We have finished up our first sedge stitch row. Now like I said, we're always going to be decreasing into our second sedge stitch row. So getting started on the following one, we're going to chain 1, flip our work. And we're going to do our normal sedge stitch rows the same way that we normally would, and then I'll meet you back when we have 5 stitches left. We are back. We have made our way all the way down with our second sedge stitch row, leaving the last 1, 2,
Welcome
3,
to the
4,
fart
5
zone.
stitches.
Lissa, thank you. Lissa, I love you so much. Lissa, thank you for the raid, Lissa. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the fart zone.
Welcome to the fart zone.
Did you know you were bringing them to
the fart zone? Welcome
Lissa, I
to
don't
the
know
fart
if you've
zone.
rated us since we
Welcome
started doing
to the
this.
fart zone.
Poor Miro is
Welcome
really
to
trying
the
so
fart
hard to
zone.
fart zone you guys all by himself. He's
Welcome
soloing
to
it.
the fart zone.
I got one in there. Thank you, Lissa. How was your stream? How was your stream, friend? You're amazing. The fart zone is where you go after stream. Excellent. There you go. We're the after party. After farty. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love you. You're amazing. Please, everybody, go follow Lissa immediately. Amazing content creator, super sweet human, just a fabulous, beautiful person all around. And when you said, how long have you been in the UK now? You said something about that, maybe on Twitter or in your stream recently. And I was like, no. Has it really been that long? 2.5 years. That's crazy. So based out of the UK, gaming content creator, been gaming as long as she could hold a controller, and plays all kinds of games and a lot of indie stuff. What were you doing today? What were you playing today? Thank you so much for the raid. And Lissa does have a link, so we're going to give her a permit, and then you guys can make sure you're following on all of Lissa's socials. Thank you, Miro, for adding Lissa to the raid board, along with our friend Platin Faust has also raided us today. Linktree/LissaT. Awesome. On it. What were you doing on stream today? I've known Lissa for a long time. Since our Captain TV days, in fact. I hear my dogs still barking outside. I might have to step away real quick and go make sure they come back in. You're playing Marvel Rivals, then a new game called Tilemancer Dungeon, and then Core Keeper with Raboyo. That's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. No, how was Tilemancer? Is this like an indie title then? And you like Marvel Rivals, huh? I tried it out and I didn't hate it, but I'm not really like familiar with that style of shooter. It was great. It's a solo dev who's a friend of the stream. How cool. If you have the link to where that is and would like to promote it, that is 100% okay. Hi, I was one of those words. Hi, Raboyo, how are you? You've been playing Rivals with Justice. You were convinced into it because it's free. I see. That sounds like a Justice thing to do. That sounds like a Juice move for sure. Come on, Lissa, play Marvel Rivals with me. It's free. You have no excuse. That's awesome. And we love Justice as well. It's funny. So I don't know if you saw, and I did actually join the server for it, and I'm going to check it out. No promises.
But a bunch of the people who used to be part of the Stream Raiders community are coming together to try and make what they're calling a spiritual successor to Stream Raiders. So it's some people who are devs and some people who are streamers who did a lot of Stream Raiders, and it's called Algos United. And I am going to check it out. I'm not signing up to play it full time or anything like that. You have to go in to their server and fill out a form to be invited to the beta. You know, I'm interested in finding out what it's about. I'm not going to make any kind of promises. I'm not going to make a strict commitment that like, absolutely, yes, I will be playing this every single day or anything like that. I have no idea if it's going to have a similar setup where it's main game and side game. I think that information might still be coming, but I think it's going to be pretty similar to Stream Raiders. And I know that for a lot of people, it's like that was maybe not the only thing they did on stream, but it was very central to their content. We have since moved on to a lot of other things. But I loved playing Stream Raiders, and I love the community. So even if me playing it is an opportunity to help these folks and give them feedback about it, about how it could, how it could be better, how it could be improved, or, what things are working and are not working. I just, we parted ways with that game a while back, but I wouldn't be opposed to testing it for them and letting them know, what I think of it and stuff. So I know some other people who are pretty prominent former Captain TV folks are involved. It's called Algos United, and it is a game that is being put together by a bunch of folks who were involved with Captain TV and Stream Raiders. So, you battle with your community and stuff like that. Who knows? Maybe they're going to come up with a bunch of ways to make it even better than Stream Raiders was. I have no idea. I'm willing to give it a try. The golden times of SR, yes. We have a lot of friends who we either met through, now, see, I met you not just through Stream Raiders, but also through Chimera, Lambo, Raboyo, who's here in chat, who is a member of Lissa's community, and also Chimera and Lambo's and ours, and Zam and all those guys, and Chooseday. And, if nothing else, I like to think fondly about the times that we spent playing the game, because we met a lot of really cool people, and we got to know some people that we already knew better, like Lissa. So if you feel like you're living under a rock, you haven't heard of Stream Raiders? Hi, Timmy. Thank you for popping in. And I'm so sorry about your sticker envelope, and thank you for getting back to me about it. I was just talking about that earlier today, that I did like a big cleanup in my office, and I found this pile of sticker envelopes and was like, oh my God, woman. These have been sitting here for some of them years. So I will get that out to you soon. Thank you for responding. I had to send those messages out because I don't know. Some of them are probably old enough that people have moved, and I would hate for them to, get just sent right back. So forgive me for invading your DMs. So I'm a full-time content creator. I'm a mom of 3. I live in the Pacific Northwest with my husband. We have 3 dogs, 2 cats, and we own and operate a comic book shop where we also sell TTRPGs and TCGs called Pantheon Comics and Games. You might see a little bit more card opening content from me, and maybe a little more TCG game content from me in the near future, because I'm going to start helping out more with Lorcana and Pokemon TCG in the shop. He's going to kind of put me in charge of Lorcana and Pokemon. There's a new set coming out for Pokemon. Pokemon's been kind of bonkers. Everybody wants Pokemon. We don't have enough Pokemon. We can't get enough Pokemon because they don't give us enough, which is fine. We are more of a Magic shop in terms of like who comes in and plays the game. Magic the Gathering, 100%. They're our bread and butter in terms of, they come in and play tournaments. They come in and they buy snacks. They come in and they buy packs. They buy booster boxes. They buy everything that we have that's Magic. And we sell a lot of Pokemon, but those people come in, buy stuff, and leave. They're not part of our little community as much, but we'd like to hopefully try and change that and get people coming in to actually play Pokemon, which is a little harder. It's a big challenge. A lot of people just collect it, and that's fine. They're welcome to just collect it, but we'd like to encourage, like, especially families with kiddos. It's like, okay, if you're collecting these cards, learn to play the game. Maybe not every card that you open is, worth hundreds of dollars, but it could be used to play a fun game that would be something that your family could do together. Or that your kid could do with his friends, or hers.
All the duplicates get to make a deck. Yes, and happy Women's History Month. We love Lissa. We love all of our women and femme content creator friends, and we want to encourage kids, regardless of gender identity, expression, etc., to enjoy gaming, and we want to promote positivity and inclusivity in gaming and make everyone feel welcome. Oh, we love you. Please go get some noms. I was just about to say, go take good care of yourself. Please practice your self-care. Thank you for rating. I adore you. I really do think the world of you, Lissa. I hope you know that. Am I planning on attending Norwest Con? I don't know where that's going to be. I hadn't even heard of it until just this very moment. Regrettably, traveling to cons and stuff is it's tough for us. Like, my husband didn't even do Rose City Comic Con because if you want to be a vendor at Rose City Comic Con, it's outrageously expensive. And it's in SeaTac. No, probably not. I don't know when it is. When is it? We love you, Lissa. Have a great dinner. Enjoy your time with hubby. And hopefully I'll come and be able to hang out with you again real soon. Yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not, Timmy, unfortunately. The next few weeks to couple of months until the school year is over are going to be pretty busy for us, for me, and for our family. I'm hoping to maybe be able to make it to TwitchCon again this year. Boo, am I scared? I don't know. Am I supposed to be? Not right now. No. Yeah, I don't think I'll be making it to that one, unfortunately. I did think about, and I looked at Emerald City Comic Con, but I just, again, we are not in a position yet to rent a stall for these cons, and also there's no saying we would get in. There's no guarantees that we would get in. I applied for Artist Alley for TwitchCon for last year and was denied. And I applied alongside another artist. My amazing friend Karen Day is my name. I think TwitchCon, whoever's in charge of that at TwitchCon, they tend to stay pretty focused on more of like the gaming, fan art, anime, that type stuff. But there are a lot of other types of art there, but the vast majority of it, when you walk through Artist Alley, when I was there at Las Vegas TwitchCon 2 years ago, is a lot of anime and a lot of fan art stuff, which is awesome. But then I did get to buy a mug from Play in the Mud, and I bought some figurines from our friend Paul, who mostly streams on the podcast channel now. Tales from the Front Porch. I also got to see Sharp Balloons make balloons live, which was really great at Artist Alley. Shin Wong was there, but I didn't actually connect with her because she was away from the booth at the time that I was able to stop by. And I just told somebody who was working the booth for her to tell her I said hello. And then we also got to see Rhinus Leatherworks. So they do represent some other crafts at TwitchCon, besides just the how do I put this? Scantily clad. There's a lot of that, which, again, I don't have any problem with people enjoying that art. But it is hard because it's like, well, there's so much of that. And there were a few fiber artists. There were a few people who had crocheted stuff at the Las Vegas TwitchCon. But San Diego, there were people who I know who I think have gotten in a lot of times before who didn't get in this last time. And people who I know, like Plaidberry Design, who have an outrageous amount of experience selling at cons, like demonstrable con experience, who did not get in. I'm going to be right back while I go check on the animals upstairs. I have a feeling somebody might not be in the house. It's too quiet up there. 1 second, I'll be right back.
That's right. Get wrecked, Cancer!
My milkshake bringeth all ye gentle folk to the yard, and they're like, it's better than thine. Verily, it's better than thine. I could teach you, but I must levy a fee.
Oh my god. Don't just stand there. Is there a towel? Didn't I bring...
Did you make it?
I can hear you on my headphones, but I don't know where I put them.
Wow. Wow. Oh no. I've been rickrolled! You rickrolled me! We're no strangers to no.
Ooh. I have it backwards! I have it backwards! Lotus, it's okay, Lotus. It's okay. A lot of people don't notice me. I still love you, Lotus. Don't worry. It's like a lot of things. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
Sour cream. I was thinking about using apple cider vinegar. I'm not gonna put sugar in it because the hubs can't have it. Okay. 1 yellow cucumber. Oh, buddy. Oh, God. Okay, Ramona, go ahead. Maggie has decided to go on an adventure, so I am going to read out real quick. Mocos are live, aren't they? I have to go find her. The puppies were not out. They were in the yard, but she has managed to get out somehow. Let's go see the Mocos. We haven't rated them in a minute. They're really great, and we're part of their team, and I love them. Come with me on the raid, okay? I love you guys. I have to go get my elderly dog. She can't move very fast, so we don't want her out because she could get hit by a car. I love you. I will see you guys. We will probably go live later and do an IRL outdoor stream. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please practice self-care, all that good stuff. We're not going to mess with all the other things. Bye-bye, YouTube. Thank you for watching on YouTube if you were here. Goodbye, YouTube. Bye, Twitch. I love you guys. Bye.